too early, but that's okay. Hey, I hate myself. Whatever. Welcome back to the ShElite Showcase. Intro's cut short. Whatever. It happens. I clicked it or like whatever. I'm your hostess with the Moses, the shaman of ShElite. It's Katie Kinsey, baby.
Baby.
Thank you. Wow,
You're welcome.
I haven't done a mishap like that in a while. It's one of those days, you know. It is what it is.
It's okay to botch.
I'm no Kyle. Kyle was the king of botching. I'm just saying.
I'm not even gonna
I
deny it because I would watch you guys all the time.
King of botch style, I call him. Joined with me, of course, my lovely co-host, the Young Bucks Nation sensation, the fire-breathing, the Rhodes family eating, the spice of life, the sassiest senorita that I know, the Hangman Adam Page to my Adam Cole, Miss Y2 Garcia Savannah. How are you?
Katie? I'm doing good. I just have, again, like how I mentioned before we started recording, I have something that I was supposed to work on today, but I forgot. So I need to work on it afterwards, but it's okay. I'll get it done. I'm just
gonna assume you don't do your homework at this point.
I do my homework. I'm passing all my classes, and not just barely.
Everyone yell at her.
And I think I have a sty in my right eye, but that's a different situation. Because like it hurts whenever I blink right here. So I don't know, but doesn't stop me from putting on a face of makeup and talking to all the wonderful people who listen and watch.
Now I'm no expert in anything makeup related.
You're not supposed to. I don't care.
But do you think you got it because you wear a lot of makeup? Is that a thing?
Maybe. Possibly. I don't know. I don't really wear makeup throughout the week until I have to, which is like today, you know? I don't wear it daily. Like.
But when you do merch pics and stuff, don't you put it on?
Yeah, but that's like once a week. So I guess I wear it like twice a week.
Maybe it's.
I used to wear it every day.
Maybe it's because it's like in the corner or something. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know, but you can't. Like when I checked it out, I couldn't see anything. It just hurts to blink. So for all I know, there's probably an eyelash just lodged in there, but I don't know. But when you look at, obviously you can't see from this far, but when I looked at it up close, there's literally nothing. Like you can't see anything. So.
Well, that's good because that sucks. And
yeah,
I think I said this to my aunt the other day. I was like, if I get a sty in my eye, like I'm literally done. Like I'm scooping them out. I'm done. I give up.
Ew.
I already can't see. I can see half of things in one of them already. If I get one,
okay.
I give up.
Think about it like this: if you scoop your eyes, you'll never be able to see Rhea Ripley again.
Oh fuck!
No. Wouldn't that break your heart?
Love Rhea Ripley. Oh, seeing that pin live.
Yeah.
Bruh. Love Rhea Ripley. Anyways, so before we do news and rumors and all of that thing, the typical layout of the show, plans for this weekend? Do you have like your plans to watch WrestleMania? Snacks? Are you watching it by yourself? What's your plan?
Well, okay, so I guess, are you talking about everything else I'm doing this weekend, or is it just Mania specifically?
Well, what is your plans for Saturday and Sunday? I guess.
Oh, okay, then it's just Mania. I was gonna say I guess it's just Mania. I'll talk about what else I'm referring to at the end. But for WrestleMania, I plan on watching both nights live. And I usually watch WrestleMania with my dad because, you know, we watched WrestleMania together. It used to be all pay-per-views, and then it just went from all pay-per-views just to the main four, and now I think at this point it's just going to be Mania.
Well,
but hey, I still get... Yeah, so only thing is that my dad might work on Saturday, so I'm like, as long as it's not during Mania, bro, like we got plans on Saturday. But yeah, so we usually like to get some food, and we just get ice cream, and it usually depends on what we're craving. I know some people get pizza, some people get wings. Last year we got KFC just because we felt like we wanted the Popeyes. So there we go. I'm hoping this year I can get some wings though, because I fucks with wings.
Nice. Are you gonna watch Stand and Deliver?
Yeah, I plan to.
Okay. I'm missing the entirety of Saturday's events.
All of it? Because I know you said most of it. Now it's confirmed that it's all of it.
I've come to the conclusion that I'm missing basically all of it because I don't, and it's gonna be so hard. I'm literally gonna have to stay off Twitter. I'm gonna have to tell all my group chats, no, I'm not talking to anybody. Because
it night 1 the Seth Rollins match where we all know Cody's coming back?
I think they said
Or is it Sunday? I need to know which
Sunday. Hold on, let me.
I think I need to find out which matches are on which night.
Yeah,
all I know is that
pull up the cards too for later because that's part of
all
our
I know. Yeah, I was gonna say all I know is that I'm gonna wear my Becky Lynch shirt and jacket on Saturday because she competes on Saturday, and then I'm wearing all the AJ's.
But like she's.
And I'm wearing. I don't give a shit. I still fucking love her. And
Just saying.
And then I'm gonna wear all the AJ stuff on Sunday because he competes on Sunday.
Oh no, so Seth is on Saturday. Fuck. Oh
no, you're gonna miss Cody.
Well, so.
You're gonna miss Stardust and Eden Styles.
Shut up. Matt said spoiling the shit out of it for you. Thanks, Matt. Much appreciated. No, see, that's the thing. I know I'm gonna be spoiled, but like I want to try and watch it live, but I know I'm not gonna be able to, and I'm so sad.
Yeah, that's how it was with Wrestle Kingdom. I was like, I couldn't watch it live, so I was like, oh, let me just, watch it while I'm stranded at the fucking airport.
Well, like,
and then I go to Instagram.
Like,
I go to Instagram like once to put shit on my story because I like to do that when I watch pay-per-views and stuff. And then I see spoilers. I'm like, why? Like, why don't you post this shit? Like,
I'm literally not gonna be able to go on any social media.
Good luck. That's all I gotta say. Good luck.
Oh no, but you look sick, Katie. Maybe you should cancel.
Oh my god.
I mean, with those
Katie, are you alright?
Will get sick. It was literally like 60 today, and tomorrow morning it's supposed to snow. So I literally give up.
What?
I wish I was kidding.
We're like,
I wish
we have a bunch of wind, but then we're in also like the high, like not the high 70s, but we're still in the 70s.
It was like, right now my computer says it's 51 degrees outside. And tomorrow morning is supposed to snow.
It's 66 over here. And tomorrow we're in the 70s. And then in this weekend,
looking at the weather until I go.
The weekend we're going to be in the 80s.
I mean, at least it's supposed to be, like, nice when I go to this wedding, but at the same time, I'm like, fuck, I don't want to go. But maybe I can convince, so I'm going with my friend for her cousin's wedding, so it's, like, her cousin, whatever. That relationship's toxic, and they should be getting married in the first place. Neither here nor there.
So object.
No.
Did you know if you object, you actually cannot go through with the wedding? Like, even as a joke, like, if you say I object, like, the wedding has to be stopped.
That's terrifying.
So there you go. You can watch Mania.
Stop it. Well, no. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna convince her we should leave early because I'll be like, you're not looking too good. I'll pull like that kind of card. I'll be like, it's a lot of family for you today. Why don't we just go home? And then, because I'm gonna go to her house in the morning on Saturday, and then she's gonna drive us out. And then I'm gonna get in my car, I'm gonna speed home, and then I'm gonna watch Mania wherever it is, and then I'll start staying. I'm gonna have such a long day on Saturday. But I will be able to watch Sunday Live, so.
Yay!
Woo. And I'll do breakdowns of the card at the end because I have WrestleMania related questions for this week. Because it's WrestleMania week, y'all. Come on. Tomorrow's April Fool's Day, or technically it's April Fool's Day when this comes out. So happy April Fools, fuckers.
And I'm Team Nick. April Fools.
You're literally so mean.
I did that last year and people actually believed it. I was like, wait, that actually worked? I was like, it's April 1st. Why would I say that?
You're just disrespectful.
My heart belongs to Matt Jackson, okay?
My heart belongs to you.
I'm not. I mean, I can't blame you.
No one can blame me. Alright. Let's get into these news and rumors, because Jesus. Not a lot, but a lot of this shit happened last week, so if you've watched anyone else's podcast, you probably know all this information, so you're welcome, guys.
Oh, well.
You know, just rehashing information is what I do best. Triple H officially announces in-ring retirement.
Yeah.
He basically had heart failure and has a defibrillator in his heart now and cannot compete in the ring. So he went on Stephen A. Smith's show on ESPN Plus and basically explained everything. I didn't get the chance to watch the interview yet because I don't have time. And I don't have ESPN Plus. But from everything I saw, it was very sad. That's like the most raw Triple H has been, and like that was Paul effect. Like that, there's no gimmick behind that. Like that was Paul being like, I was afraid I wasn't gonna wake up from surgery, and all of this stuff, and it's very sad. But everything that Triple H has done, in ring, out of the ring, black and gold NXT, the countless rivalries he's had in the ring, which people who were, like, after he announced this, people who were praising him and being like, Triple H was the GOAT, this is the best, and like naming their favorite Triple H matches. A lot of them were the same people shitting on Paul, however long ago, when he wasn't doing anything with NXT and people were mad at him. So, yeah, fuck you guys.
People pick and choose when they want to love people, and it's usually when the unfortunate news comes out.
It's like...
I just saw Benji's comment.
I literally hate the IWC. Point blank, period. Every iteration of the IWC, I hate it. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
So, where am I? We found out that at the Hall of Fame, which is, so this goes up Friday, so technically tonight, as this goes up, because the Hall of Fame is being filmed after SmackDown, Shad Gaspar, who was a part of Crime Time, he will be receiving the Warrior Award, rightfully so. Like, that man is...
I was gonna say, people are like, as he should.
Like, that man's a hero. Like, he was a hero. Point blank, period. Regardless of the name, the Warrior Award, which, it's a different story, like, he deserves it. Like, he deserves recognition, and I'm glad, like, they're gonna do it in front of a crowd, and, like, people are gonna, like, hear his story, and I keep seeing the video package they made for him, and I'm just like, fuck, it hurts my heart, I can't.
Yeah, like,
I can watch
it
it, like,
hurts,
once,
you're
and
like,
then I'm just like,
you're destined enough.
And speaking of Hall of Fame, the Steiner Brothers are the last inductees in this class of the Hall of Fame. Can you believe Braun Breaker's dad and uncle are going to be in the fucking Hall of Fame? That's crazy.
Crazy.
The Steiners weren't even talked about in WWE for so long. And then, just imagine all the barking. I keep seeing tweets like that. I'm like, dude, it'd be so funny. Just, whoo, whoo. As I heard a dog bark. Perfect.
Yeah.
They know.
Perfect timing.
They know. They're about the Steiners. There's some shenanigans happening in the chat. What else? Oh, Zack Sabre Jr. won the New Japan Cup. Saw that.
Yes, he did.
Good for him.
Really good match. I know he's soon to face Okada. Do I want him to win? I don't know. Because I like, don't get me wrong, I love Zack Sabre Jr., but also, like, I love me some Okada, so.
The way you said it and, like, the way my brain works, all I heard was, I love sexy Virginia, and then that didn't make any sense in my mind. And I was
love me some Okada. Love me some Okada.
Well, because I heard you say Zack Sabre Jr., but you said it really fast, so my brain heard nothing
Zach.
like that. It's fun.
Zach.
Maybe. I mean, maybe once Mania starts, I'll be into it, but really, Belair versus Lynch and Styles. Yeah. Those are the good matches, Justin. Oh, so here's another thing that happened. AEW budget cuts. Yeah. Those are a thing now.
It's real?
Basically.
Oh my.
So.
Oh, how the turntables.
Oh,
you watch
how
the
tables have turned, the turns have tabled. It's great. Listen, people shit on WWE for these budget cuts.
That budget.
Keep that energy, shit on AEW, because we talked about it. Too many people on your fucking roster.
That stinks, though, because I know a lot of the people who are with them from the beginning are gonna go.
So, Marco Stunt, they're letting his contract is expiring in May, and he's not renewing it, but he also hasn't been on TV since September. And Peter Avalon, who's a part of, like, the Wingmen or whatever, he is apparently on, like, a per-date kind of contract thing. I don't know, the phrasing of it I saw was weird. But that's just a few. Like, there's gonna be more. We talked about it a few weeks ago. You hire too many people, are
I'm gonna say Tony thinks he can hire everybody when that's not the case. Maybe with Ring of Honor, now you can start hiring everyone, but in AEW, it's not gonna happen. Like,
speaking of him hiring everybody, Toni Storm debuted on Dynamite.
But okay, I wanted Tony time in AEW.
Again.
Even Britt Baker wanted Tony time.
There's a difference between the 35 women now versus the 100+ men.
That's true. Very true.
You can hire more women, please, for the love of God, and utilize them well. Please. Somebody. Hell, I don't even care. Put all your women in Ring of Honor and have Maria Kanellis fucking take care of it, because she knows what she was doing with that division. Somebody. Not Tony Khan. Taking the wrong type of bumps. Anybody. Like, again, Maria knows what she was doing over there. And she even, like, tweeted it at him. She was like, if you need help with your women's division, let me know. Because people asked, since she was basically in charge of it with Ring of Honor, if she was going to be the same since Tony bought Ring of Honor or whatever.
Well, I know there's also, I don't know if we were going to mention this, but I know there's also a rumor that Tony Khan was talking with Deonna Purrazzo, and I'm like, well, she is the Ring of Honor champion, so shit, maybe we will see Deonna in AEW soon.
I didn't see anything about that.
Apparently they're in the talks with Deonna Purrazzo, so I'm like, well, she is the Ring of Honor champion for the women, so who knows?
Yeah, it's a shit show. All I know is that utilize your fucking women better. It ain't hard at all. Fuck. But that's all I had for news and rumors. There wasn't a lot, but a lot of the stuff happened last week.
Yeah. I have one, and actually, I don't know. Oh, wait, never mind. I just read the thing, and it happened on March 29th. So, a couple of days ago. Tuesday.
Oh, that counts.
So, yeah. I guess I just saw on Instagram today about it. So, New Japan wrestler, the Great O'Khan. Not really the biggest fan of him. You know, like, he's in the United Empire with, like, Will Ospreay and Jeff Cobb, which, you know, that's cool. But, like, I was kind of like, whatever with him. Okay. However, on his Instagram, he shared how basically he saved a woman from being, I don't know if it was a kidnapping or sexual assault or something. He saved a woman at, like, this venue because he posted the story, and it's in English. So he saw an intoxicated man, like, try to, like, grab, like, a girl by her shoulders and I guess trying to, like, pull her with him or something. And he subdued him single-handedly subdued him. And I was like, wow, like, that's, I put out my story and I'm like, respect, because, you know, you got to respect anyone who's willing to step in and help. You know, some people will just disregard that shit. So the fact is, he saved someone's life, whether it was from, you know, possible kidnapping or assault charges, I don't know. But he helped, and that's really cool. And I would hope that anyone who has the capabilities of stopping someone who is taking advantage of someone else, you know, would do that, you know, would use it for good in, like, the real world as well, you know, outside of wrestling. So just props to him. Wanted to share that because, again, he could have just disregarded it. He could have just been like, well, whatever, or, like, not looked more into it, because he was just walking past by and just happened to see it.
Yeah, so
that's
big.
That's,
like, protect the women, guys. It ain't hard. Yeah. And then there's this whole Kimberly and her ex.
Oh my god.
Whichever fucking
Ash Carter.
Yeah, that one. I don't know, one of them is gay.
It's
I don't.
apparently
I'm not even diving into details because I don't know any.
Well, apparently they're saying that they're fake accusations because they're gonna break up. I'm like,
now I'm not saying if they're real or if they're fake. All I know is there are accusations being made, and that's all I'm saying about it.
All I'm gonna say is it's innocent until proven guilty, and not the other way around. So don't go canceling anybody. Don't go canceling, because that's happened way too many times where we believe that it's guilty before innocent when it should be the other way around. Because anyone can say anything, but again, you just gotta, anyone can take anyone's word. So
I'm not even touching the topic anymore. I'm done.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Oh, that was it.
Today in women's wrestling history. So today, as we do this, it is March 31st. Last year
Last
NXT.
day of March.
Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell defeat Gigi Dolan and Zeta Ramir, who is now, formerly known as Zeta Ramir. She is now known as AQA, who is signed with AEW, even though they're not using her. Weird, I know. Raquel Gonzalez.
They used her like once.
Yeah, once. One match. That was it.
Against Jade, no? On Rampage, I think?
Yeah. That was about it. Raquel Gonzalez defeated Zoe Stark, and then Mei Ying and Xia Li, formerly known as Tian Sha, defeated Casey Catanzaro and Caden Carter, and Mei Ying, we all know as Wendy Chu, also known as Karen Q. It all rhymes. It all goes together.
She should just use all the names at once.
Mei
Ying, it rhymes.
Karen Q,
Well,
Mei
not
Ying,
rhyme,
Wendy
but...
Chu.
Yeah, like that.
Like
Doesn't all rhyme, but it mostly rhymes.
Well, I was doing an order of her names in NXT. Yeah, so that was the card that I saw with the most women that, like, I have a lot of memory from. So I chose that one, and it's been a while since I've done one, like a recent-ish one. So yeah, that was today in women's wrestling history. Now, wrestlers of the week. I think you go first.
I'll start off with tag teams. That's normally who
we do.
Start off with. I don't know if like this counts. I thought I had two. I'm starting to blank. I did have one, but I didn't know if it counted because they technically didn't compete. I'll just say it. Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez. They reunited on NXT, and I was honestly really happy because I don't know why they even split up. I thought because maybe Dakota was finally going to get a singles run. Nope, it didn't happen. So might as well just bring them back together. And it was really cool to see. At least for me, but...
Also, our stream keeps dying, so...
Uh-oh.
But keep going.
Really?
Yeah.
I was just going to say, I had another one, but I keep, like, I'm blanking. Like, I'm trying to think, and I just can't remember it, so... Oh! I just remember. FTR, because they went up against the Ass Boys or the Gun Club, but they're the Ass Boys, let's be real. Yeah, they're the Ass Boys.
The Ass Boys.
It was actually a really good match. At first I was like, oh, this is like, I'm just gonna not really pay attention, but I know my eyes were glued. Those dudes are really, they're really good in the ring. I'm not discounting them. I was more for the Ass Boys. I was like, kind of knew FTR was gonna win, so I was like, eh. But no, it was actually a really good match, and I honestly thought because Billy Gunn, he interfered a couple times, so I thought maybe because I know there was rumors that Bret Hart was gonna start managing FTR. I thought Bret was gonna come out, but he didn't, so that's okay.
They're not gonna do that on Random Dynamite.
Right. It's gonna be one of Tony's big announcements. But anyways, so yeah, it was still a good match, and they challenged the Young Bucks to defend their AAA titles. So I'm like, oh shit, Young Bucks versus FTR2 might be happening. we kind of did because the Bucks kind of approached FTR and started saying how they weren't the best tag team like a couple weeks ago, but now they officially threw out the challenge.
Okay.
Like they actually they weren't just teasing it anymore. They're like, no, we're challenging you. And of course the Bucks are like, we need to think about it. I'm like, fuck, you're thinking about it. Say yes, dudes. You said you wanted to show up to, you know, the pay-per-view in April, or I guess it is April when this comes out, at the end of the month, with the titles. So just don't play around. Just accept the challenge.
Honestly.
So yeah, those are my tag teams.
Alright. So I'm trying to get this back to work. I'm going with the team of Sasha Banks, Naomi, Liv Morgan, and Rhea Ripley. More
I was
so,
gonna say, you were there.
More so because I was there. Yeah, I was at Monday Night Raw this past week, so shout out. But I got to see Rhea's pin live, and that's all I really wanted to see.
Were you jealous?
Yes. Very much so. Like, that's not fair. It's not fair at all.
It should have been me. Quote Ziggles.
I literally say this every week. She knows what she's doing. That pisses me off.
Oh, everyone knows what she's doing.
It's the way she smirks at the camera now when she does it. You fucking bitch. I love it.
Because did she get shit for it? Like, oh my god. I'm like,
it's because people are.
Sounds like somebody's jealous. They wish someone would do that to them. Someone as hot as Rhea Ripley would do that to them.
Yes, very much so.
Like, you know, you say, like, Rhea could step on you. Like, Rhea Ripley could just give me, like, a nice chop. I'd be like, yes. Like,
she can literally...
Like, she'll break my sternum, and I'll be like, thank you.
She could literally destroy my life, and I'd be okay with it. And I don't know why the fuck we are having so many issues with the stream right now. But
we're just still recording, though, no?
We're still recording, so that doesn't matter. It's just very annoying. So at least I'm just watching the frames drop slowly, or actually rather quickly, and I don't know why. Yeah, man.
Right,
I know.
do I continue?
Yeah. Mans or womans?
Womans. I'm gonna go with Toni Storm because she made her debut in the Owen Hart tournament and she won. Pretty cool. I tried to say cool and good at the same time. Pretty good match against the Bunny. At first, it took me a minute. Like, it had, like, it's because she kind of looked like Penelope Ford on the Titantron. Like, I thought it was Penelope Ford. I was like, wow. I was like, that's not surprised. But then it said Toni Storm. I was like, oh! I was like, oh, okay. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. I was like, why the hell would they put them against each other? And why would that be a surprise? But it took me, like, a split second for like, you know, when they showed Toni time. I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
But, anyways, so that was cool. Hopefully, it stinks because with the women you just never know, maybe with the exception of like Impact, you will never know what's going to happen with them, if they're going to be in a quote better place after WWE. So I hope Toni gets utilized the way she should have been, because I know in WWE she was just jobbing out to Charlotte, which
and I've seen a lot of people commenting about how she left, why she left, when she left. She left. Doesn't matter anymore. Call it professional, call it unprofessional, doesn't fucking matter. She's not there anymore. Leave her alone.
Yeah. I was going to say, she asked for release and they gave it... She asked for her release and they gave it to her. That's not her fault that they agreed. They could have easily held her back like they're doing with Ali. So... I mean... She
left the tour early. Jeff walked out in the middle of a match. Call both unprofessional. I don't care. Like, they left. They weren't happy anymore. They wanted to leave.
And then my other pick is, I mean, I just got to. She actually did it. She did that, and that's Bianca Belair. She actually cut Becky's hair. I thought she was gonna be like, oh, the good girl, like, oh no, you know, I'm a good guy. I'm not gonna stoop to that level. No, she said, fuck that shit. She cut her hair, except Bianca did actually a really good job because she had layers. I'm like, oh god, Becky looks great with layers.
She got it like touched up, obviously.
No, but like I'm talking about right in the beginning, like right afterwards when she's like holding her hair and stuff in the middle of the ring. I'm like, why do I like this? I'm like, I still think it looks good, Becky. I have nothing to be pissed about. But then she got her hair done and it looks even better. So, I'm glad like it's still like long, but not like it's not as long, but it's still long. I know people are like, oh my god, she's gonna go short. I'm like, she went shorter, but it's not short. So, gotta appreciate that. I really wish though she didn't. I really wish she would have waited till Mania to surprise us with it, but I'm not that mad.
Well, I mean, she could get like a new entrance with it. We don't know.
The Killers, Becky, get the Killers. You are the man. Ryan, I get your big time picks. Get the Killers. Anyways, so yeah, Bianca Belair again. I love Becky, but she did that. Other good guys would probably be like, "Oh no, that's not the Jedi way." But yeah. But your turn.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I still don't know why this is not cooperating today, but it's fine. So yeah, I also have Toni. I also have Bianca. I also have Nikita Lyons because rawr. Also, Matt was not a fan of the haircut. Looks like a little kid did her hair. I mean, it does. Seeing it live, iconic. Especially chanting, "You deserve it." So fun. Because she did. You don't touch a black woman's hair and expect to get away with it. Girl, no.
I like it. And again, I think she looked great. I'm like, oh my god, she gave her layers, and Becky looks great. I was like, I wasn't even like, I was like, whoa, she actually did it, but I wasn't even like, wow, it looks like shit. Like, obviously, I know she probably had to save some hair. They probably had her not go too far, but I would have loved to see her completely chop it off.
Bag it. Like, I watched them bag her hair.
Really?
Yeah. It was weird.
Weirdo selling it on eBay.
Well, Bianca tweeted that she has some of Jesus, too many B's. Some of Becky's hair, but she's not selling it.
I mean, it's a memento. She's gonna put that baggie on the wall. She's gonna right there.
Yeah, honestly.
Just nail it to the wall. I would. Hell, if you cut Becky Lynch's hair and you get to keep it, dude, that shit's going like in a frame, in a glass case. It's gonna have a little plaque that says, "Look what it's gonna." Yeah, and it's gonna have a little plaque that says, "Look what I did. I did that."
It was me.
Anyway. Anyway, okay. Manses. Okay, so I have 2 picks, but I also want to throw out some flowers. Okay, I'm actually gonna throw out flowers to Adam Cole. I know I've been calling him Budge, but I'll call him Adam Cole because he came out with the title and he had fucking tape on the nameplate. I thought that was hilarious. I was like, okay. Yeah, no, I know, but like I was focusing on Adam, okay? I was like, Adam Cole. So I was like, oh my god, that was funny. And I thought, I have sometimes like the small things make me laugh, and that was one of them. I'm like, oh my god, they actually put fucking tape on the freaking nameplates. Love that. And but then Hangman comes out in his beautiful Tesla with the the horns on them, the long horns. So cool. I'm like, dude, like Hangman could hit me with that car. And then I would be apologizing to him for being in the way. Like, I'm sorry, I was in the way. Like, I could be on the sidewalk and he could hit me. I'd be like, dude, I was in your way. Like, I apologize. How much do you need for the insurance? Like, I'd give him my insurance. I'm like, that car is beautiful, and he came out in style so he could get his title back, which he did. But now to my actual picks. I just have to throw flowers. Hence the reason why, if you're watching, I'm wearing my Darby Allin shirt is because one of my picks is Darby Allin. He was in the main event. It was a really good match with him and Andrade, and he absolutely killed it. And I like Darby Allin. I know some people are on the fence. I know some people want to like bring up the backstage stuff, but I don't look at that. I look at the wrestler who I like, and again, allegations are allegations right now, so that's all I'll say. But Darby Allin did a good job, and he killed it, and yeah. And then my other pick is Jon Moxley, because him and Jay Lethal absolutely killed it. Like, if you thought Darby killed it, Jon Moxley and Jay Lethal absolutely killed it. That was such a good match. I loved it so much. And Jon Moxley needs another singles title. I know technically he, I think he still has the GCW title. So technically he does have a belt, I think.
I don't know.
Again, I don't really watch GCW. But, I mean, an AEW title. I would even love to see him go back to New Japan and get another title. Except they only have the United States title as the mid-title. They could have had the IC title, but whatever. I mean, I could see him winning the Never Openweight one, too. Like, that would be fucking cool. But yeah, it was a good match. So Jon Moxley, my other pick.
Fair. I have 3 as well. So Bobby Lashley returned Monday Night Raw. Got to see it.
Dude.
Love the Almighty. I knew he was gonna be there too, and I was so excited. I was waiting. Love Bobby. So that was cool. That got me hype. Cowboy Brock. Let me explain.
No need to.
Started the show. Started off hot. His response to the what chants were just perfect.
Mm-hmm.
It had me laughing my ass off at 8 o'clock.
That must have been so cool to see that live. Or listen to that live.
Being a part of things like that is so fun. Because, like, again, I was a part of it for Roman, too. And Roman's like, you what me one more time, I'm gonna smash all y'all. And I screamed, please. And I don't think anybody heard me, but... Because, like, I'm down. But Cowboy Brock's great. I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen on Sunday for this match.
I honestly don't know.
I don't want unification at all, but it's fine.
It's okay. Fine. Everything's fine.
Fucking unification. God damn it. And then I also have Wheeler Yuta.
Yeah?
That kid put in the work against the American Dragon Jake Long. Like, he's definitely gonna be a part of Blackpool Combat Club. Very, very soon.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Because William Regal was stunned. The man was too stunned
He was impressed.
He was too stunned to speak. You love to see it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that kid's got a bright future. And honestly, he was only in Best Friends because they needed the Best Friends to lose. He was the one to do it. I hate to say it, but that's really the reason why he was in Best Friends.
They also put him in the Best Friends because Trent was hurt.
Well, yeah, I know that, but I'm just saying they also needed someone to take the fall every time they competed so they don't hurt the actual Best Friends. He was the fall guy.
Chuck Taylor can just take out.
He was the fall guy. Yeah.
This unstable internet connection might be the death of me today. After all of the shit I went through today, can we just be connected? Jesus.
I know, what's the deal?
I literally don't know. OBS is not cooperating. I have my internet connection's fine. It's the same as always been, but my frames just keep dropping.
I wonder if Bammer Summer's having this much problem.
Probably not. I wonder if I do my turn off my fans or something. So I'm gonna like multitask as I do this.
Do we continue with something, or are we gonna just hold for a bit?
I
mean, we only have our questions left. Well, to fill the empty space, Katie, yes. I thought you were gonna mention this either in news and rumors or afterwards, but you didn't. But it's okay because we have right now to talk about it. Being the Elite had its 300th episode on Monday, and it was really good. They brought back some. They brought back some old bits. Except there was no Hangman Dark Order segment. I was low key very upset. I was like, fuck. I'm like, they had such contributions to Being the Elite, especially during the pandemic. Why you would not include them? This beats me. But they did, bring back some old bits. They did the Candy bit. Kenny Omega was on. He made an appearance. I thought that was cool.
I did see that as well.
And Matt Jackson, not Matt Ritter, because Matt's the only one who shows up in the chat mostly. But Matt Jackson had a 50+ bit, which he taught the folks how to make a smoothie. And it was like, I tried it, I made it myself, and it was really good. I honestly think it's probably going to be my go-to breakfast now. I just need to get blueberries because I used all of my blueberries on that one smoothie. So I need to get more blueberries and I can make another one. But it was really good. So yeah, congrats to BT on the 300th episode. I've been there pretty much since the beginning, but no offense to the Bucks, but it wasn't really for them. It was mostly for Kenny because again, I didn't start liking the really getting into the Bucks until 2018. It took me that longest, but yeah.
Yeah, I did. I haven't watched BT in a while, but I was curious what they were gonna do for their 300th, so I watched that.
It was definitely different than obviously 200 because 200 there was the pandemic, and then we had Matt versus Nick. Yeah. I thought maybe we could get something like that again, but I mean I don't know what more could they do? The match was like a false count. Like the 200th episode was it was a false count anywhere match. Matt brought the thumbtack boot out. Like what more could you do? I guess.
No, yeah, I know.
They tried to drown each other. So I'm like. How can you trying to drown your own brother? Like, how do you one up that? I don't know. So I guess, just bring back the old bits and stuff. Pretty good way. Having cameos. I think that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, I think it's a smart thing to do.
Yeah.
So, okay, you know what? We're just gonna do this. I'm just gonna end the stream.
Oh no.
We're still recording. It's just OBS is refusing to cooperate with me now. So, this is still going, so this doesn't matter. This is behind the scenes for people at this point. So we're gonna do our questions of the week. There's multiple questions.
Ooh.
Yes, because it's all about WrestleMania,
Yeah.
And, so I have... what is your favorite WrestleMania
of all time? How must you ask me that?
Listen, I got asked it for a video, so it's only fair that I ask you.
How am I gonna choose?
Now, I was biased when I answered. I said WrestleMania 23 because I was there.
I mean, I could easily say WrestleMania 32 because I was there, but the card was kind of wasn't the best card. But it was still so much fun. I guess the card didn't matter. Just being there was all that mattered. So I guess you could say that 32 does hold a special place in my heart. But there's also just so many other ones that could apply. And I guess also I guess there's no such, well, maybe some people might argue or disagree, but there's also I guess something to look at is maybe you like a WrestleMania because of this one match. Maybe you like, a couple matches or because a few wrestlers, or, a wrestler you like main evented, or a wrestler you liked, won a title. I guess there's many different reasons to like a specific, not just WrestleMania, but any pay-per-view. So I guess that's kind of where I'm struggling right now. Because, for example, I loved Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker at WrestleMania 25.
Yep.
I would say 26,
that's
but
usually the one people... I think that's the one that won in the video.
But that's also very, I feel like that's too easy. Because, again, everyone would say that. I would say 26 because it was a good match, but that's when Shawn Michaels retired. That's big sad. And then I could also say, Mania 12, but that's because of, Brett and Shawn's match, there's just so many different...
I just need one.
But obviously...
One answer.
I guess I'll say 30. I'll only say 32, and before anyone destroys me for it, again, it's because I was there. It was, despite the card, it was a really fun time. It was my first ever wrestling pay-per-view, wrestling event that I've ever been to. It was, in my home state of Texas, home of the Cowboys, which, if you know me, I'm a hardcore Dallas Cowboys fan. And I had such a fun time. I did not get up to pee. I did not get up to eat. I starved myself for 7 hours straight. I did not go to the bathroom as badly as I wanted to. I didn't get up from my seat. And it doesn't matter how good or how bad a card is. If a wrestling show could make you stay in your seat no matter what and make you not want to get up or even blink for a second, then it's gonna be good to you, and it's always gonna hold a place in my heart. Because again, I saw a lot of WrestleManias where you see like almost everyone. You know, I got to see Jericho. I got to see AJ's first WrestleMania. I was there. I got to see the Undertaker. I got to see the Miz. I know no one likes the Miz, but I like him. I got to see the Divas. It was in the kickoff, but I got to see Natty. I got to see Brie Bella, Naomi. Lana in her debut match at WrestleMania.
There you go.
Even Nikki Bella made an appearance. I got to see Shawn Michaels, Mick Foley, and Stone Cold at the same time. Like, The Rock was there. John Cena was there. Like, so many people were there. And Dean Ambrose. I was a huge Dean Ambrose fan at that time. I got to see him live for the first time. It was so much fun. So, yeah, you know what? I will stand my ground and say 32 is my favorite because I was there, and fuck, I had a blast.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I say 23, because it was like the first and only WrestleMania I've been to. Shout out to Detroit. I got to see John Cena versus HBK, and John Cena is one of my all-time favorites. Literally, I got to see him drive a car through glass. I got to
see giant bootios.
There you go. I got to see Stone Cold, Taker versus Batista. Punk was in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Like, I got to see cool things.
The only thing I really missed was Seth Rollins. I didn't get to see because of that. I have never seen Seth Rollins live once. I've seen a lot of other wrestlers live, because they come to El Paso or to Las Cruces, which is like a 45-minute drive, like for the live events.
Mm-hmm.
But I have never seen Seth Rollins. Never. And I'm like, what the hell, Seth? Why?
I think I just on Monday. I think that was the first time I saw him live. I could be wrong, but that's the first thing that popped in my head.
No, I've never seen him live, but I also got to see, Shane O'Mac, take the leap of faith from the top of Hell in a Cell. I got to see Triple H's badass entrance. Say what you want, but that entrance was dope. Like, that was a really cool entrance. I got to see, I'm trying to think of the matches. Well, Becky Lynch, and, I guess Charlotte and Sasha too, but, like, Becky Lynch, I love Becky Lynch. I got to see her compete in probably the best match on the card of that night, for the women's title. The women's title made its return, or I guess its debut, because it's that belt specifically. I got to see Lita present that title. Like, it's so much, there's so much happens at WrestleMania, and so much happened at this WrestleMania specifically. It was the record-breaking WrestleMania audience, which apparently they exaggerated the number supposedly, like it wasn't 100,000. I know some people were just saying that, but I don't know. I don't know if it's just because I'm biased, but I'm like, I think they're wrong. I think there was 100,000 people, because even in football games, before the floor seats are even laid out, AT&T Stadium could fit 100,000 people, so.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean every seat was filled, though. That's the thing.
Oh, I think every seat was filled, though. I could be wrong. I'll have to look back at some videos, but it was a lot of fun. I got to see Brock Lesnar, despite it's not Cowboy Brock, but it's okay. I mean, just to say that I've seen him, the experience counts. Was Randy Orton there? I'm trying to think. Was Randy Orton there? I don't remember if Randy Orton was there. I want to say no, because I feel like I would have remembered his music. I recorded like almost everybody's entrance. But I got to see the New Day. It was a lot of fun. So yeah, say what you want about the card. I had a great time, and I guess for that reason it'll be my favorite and hold a special place in my heart.
There you go.
Because again, like how I said, there could be people saying, well, X7 because of the TLC match, or 25 because of Shawn Michaels and Undertaker. I'm like, yeah, but that's like one match that makes it the best apparently. Like for me, I enjoyed all of it because I was there.
Yeah.
So thank you for making me realize that, Katie.
You're welcome. I'm just checking to see. Yeah, Randy wasn't there. Not that I'm seeing.
I was gonna say, I've seen him live though. He's shown up to the live events, so gotta appreciate that. Thanks, Randy. Yeah, Randall. But yeah, so it was fun, and obviously things have kind of changed. A lot of wrestlers that were there once are not there anymore. But
I mean, I
got to see AJ's first WrestleMania match. Not only a little bit over 100,000 other people could say that, but not everyone could say that.
Yeah, and again, it's a personal thing. It doesn't matter. Whatever. Yeah, like seeing Undertaker live is awesome.
you know how he has like the fire?
Mm-hmm.
I was in the nosebleeds and I could feel my eyebrows. I was like, oh my god, like are my eyebrows getting scorched? I don't know how the people like sitting on the ramp have still maybe they don't have eyebrows, I don't know, but I felt it from all the way up there. I was like, ouch.
Yeah,
but
I went to a Survivor Series, I don't remember how long ago it was, but we were like high up and like you could feel the flames from Taker.
Yeah, you can.
It's
I'm
awesome.
like, ouch. I'm like, you just, especially again the eyebrows. I'm like, ouch. Like that kind of hurt.
You can just feel it on your entire face. It's wild.
Yeah.
So.
Next question.
With that, and you give me one answer for this. I don't want multiple answers. You get one.
Okay.
Favorite WrestleMania match.
Okay.
You get one.
Only one. Okay.
One. I'm doing this like how I was in CSW's video. We had two separate videos. One was your favorite WrestleMania of all time, and your favorite WrestleMania match of all time. You get one, Savannah.
I guess, okay, based on this match being the one I feel like I've gone back and watched the most out of all WrestleMania matches, I'm going to have to go with Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart at WrestleMania 12. I find myself going back to watch that one more than any other WrestleMania match, so I guess by proxy, that has to be my favorite.
There you go. And I'll give the same answer I gave for the video. Sasha and Bianca. Because it was fantastic.
Okay.
You're back.
Froze for a bit. I was like, "Shit, are we gonna?" I'm like,
yeah, you've been like freezing on and off this whole time for me.
Wow, what the hell is going on?
I don't even know anymore.
We're almost done though, so let's just get through it.
Yeah, it's just one of those days.
But
I don't know.
yeah.
I keep saying my internet connection's unstable, which is some bullshit because I literally can see all the bars on my computer and they're fine.
Yeah.
I think it's because it's windy.
Honestly,
it's super
though,
windy outside, so I think that's why.
Maybe.
It's been windy all day.
Maybe honestly, after Sunday, it might be AJ versus Edge. I have high hopes for that match, like very high expectations
we'll talk about
and high
those, don't worry.
hopes.
So, there are 2 days for WrestleMania, for those who don't know. I'm going to run down all the matches for both nights, and then we'll get to these last 3 questions. And I got 3 left. So, WrestleMania 38, Night 1. We have the Raw Women's Championship, Becky taking on Bianca Belair. The Miz and Logan Paul taking on the Mysterios. Seth Rollins' match, to be determined. Drew McIntyre versus Happy Corbin. The SmackDown Tag Team Championship match, the Usos taking on Boogamora. The SmackDown Women's Championship match, Charlotte taking on Ronda. And then to end the show, Stone Cold Steve Austin is going to appear on the KO show. Night 2. Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar, versus title unification match, whatever you want to call it. I'm very excited to see, not excited, I'm scared. Edge versus AJ Styles. The Women's Tag Team Championship match, so the champions, Queen Zelina and Carmella, taking on Team Bad, minus Tamina, versus Liv for Brutality versus Natalya and Shayna Baszler. Pat McAfee versus Austin Theory. Sami Zayn versus Johnny Knoxville. The Raw Tag Team Championship, so RK Bro taking on the Street Profits, taking on Alpha Academy. And Bobby Lashley versus Omos. Now, all of those matches and things that I have said, what match are you most looking forward to?
Styles versus Edge.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted. I was livid when AJ lost the Royal Rumble. I'm like, no one else deserves to win it but AJ. That was not what I was saying at the Royal Rumble. But I was like, the only way, I said this on the episode after Royal Rumble, the only way I would accept AJ losing is that if we get Edge versus Styles, and that's exactly what we're getting. Mm-hmm. And again, I have high hopes and I have high expectations, and I'm confident enough in WWE to make this right and do such a banger of a match. Again, it might be my new favorite WrestleMania match. So, yeah.
I mean,
because we have the Canadian, who's the older one, the more experienced one, if you will, and then you have the Southern guy from the United States of America, one who's younger, from the South. a little less experienced technically. Kind of almost the same thing, but not as much, but still.
I mean, Edge versus
like
AJ is definitely gonna be the match that steals that. Bianca and Becky is gonna be great.
It's the one that we've been wanting since Edge's return, because they had that little Royal Rumble moment.
Yeah, this is something that everyone's wanted, so.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm also looking forward to Becky and Bianca. Because one or two things is gonna happen. Either Bianca's gonna squash Becky in 26 seconds, or they're gonna pull out an all-out banger, and it's gonna be incredible. Either way, it's gonna be incredible, and Bianca's gonna walk away champ. Rightfully so.
I hope it's only the banger match, because I know people are gonna bitch and complain if it's a 26-second match, despite it gonna be like a redemption thing.
People are gonna bitch and complain regardless, so I don't even care anymore. I'm also looking forward to Seth's match, because just curiosity. I have a strong feeling it's Cody, but they could be like, haha, just kidding, here's someone else. So, I don't even know.
Did you see Seth's tweets? He's like,
he's literally putting everybody who is either not wrestling, injured, like, he's a troll. God damn it.
He should put, has he put Bailey? That'd be funny.
He put Bailey, he put Asuka, he put Bill, he put Vince.
Oh my god, I love. Or have you seen his profile picture on Instagram?
Oh yeah, he's a menace. He's a menace to society.
So, who let him have a cell phone? Becky, take it away.
Literally.
Actually, no. Let him have more screen time. That's funny. I love it.
Also, looking forward to Pat and Austin Theory. I'm real intrigued to see what Pat McAfee can do. Again.
I mean, we've seen it with Adam Cole, but I wanted Adam Cole to win. I wanted him to lose. Now I want him to win. So let's see how that goes. I'm very interested to see Johnny Knoxville, because again, now he's got his one-on-one match with Sami Zayn. I know people are like, why? I'm like, fuck you. Johnny Knoxville is probably the celebrity guest that makes the most sense. Because again, this dude will do anything.
Yeah, because
it doesn't matter if he gets hurt.
He's a celebrity anymore because he works with the company. So.
Oh no, but I mean like as opposed to like Logan Paul.
Well, nobody gives a flying fuck about Logan Paul. Nobody has in a long ass time.
Oh, I know that, but I'm just saying like people are asking like, well, why is this necessary? Like, same with like Logan Paul. But I'm like, dude, it's Johnny Knoxville. This guy's job is to be in pain. Okay, so he's not gonna hold back. Sami Zayn, I'm pretty sure, is giving him like the freaking worst haluva kick in the entire world. He's probably gonna lose a couple teeth, and he's gonna walk out of Mania with a smile on his face, despite losing a couple teeth at the hands or at the foot of Sami Zayn. Cause that's Johnny Knoxville for you.
Yep. Also, just a side note, nothing to do with matches. The fact that Finn Balor and Ricochet don't have matches on the card pisses me off.
He's in the Battle Royal.
I don't even want to get into it anymore because I've expressed my frustrations enough. It's bullshit. Do better. Buy your two mid-card champions who are both fantastic. I watched Ricochet lose clean on Raw. You're doing it terribly, WWE. So we talked about most looking forward to. What are you least looking forward to?
Probably I love The Miz with all my heart. I love Miz. He's really cool. But I guess Logan Paul specifically, I'm not looking forward to that.
Charlotte,
I know.
A flying fuck.
Oh, that one probably even worse. Because again, at least I like the Mysterios and the Miz. Logan Paul's the only one I don't like. So yeah, probably that one. Ronda and Charlotte, like, fuck off with that match. Like, I don't care. Except terrible. I said this.
Nobody cares. It's not.
Ronda still can't talk on the mic. If there is a women's match that should be main eventing, it should be Bianca and Becky.
No, KO's main eventing. Like that's.
No, but I'm saying as it should, as out of all the women's matches that should main event.
Yeah, well, I think they're starting with Bianca and Becky.
Well, as the saying goes, if you don't finish, you start. You should start. Like,
yeah, put
guess
Charlotte and Ronda smack dab in the middle of the card, and I'm gonna laugh.
Or like
my ass off.
Apparently, I saw Ronda Rousey, this is just a rumor. I could have said this in the rumors, but oh well. It wasn't on the topic of Mania at the time. That apparently Ronda was announced to show up on the Raw after Mania, so I'm like, did you guys just say she's gonna lose? Because if you did, I don't know if I care.
Or they just don't care about the brand split anymore, hence she'll be on. So.
That's true.
Doesn't necessarily mean she's losing. I think she's gonna end up winning.
I hope.
God forbid.
I don't know, man. Because I would hope. Again, it's just a rumor anyway. But let's say hypothetically that's the case. She is gonna show up on Mania, on the Raw after Mania. I would hope that they wouldn't have her show up and celebrate her winning the title when that clearly should go to Bianca, who is going to be the Raw Women's Champion. For that brand, you can go have Ronda to celebrate on SmackDown, where they wanted her anyway. That's where Fox wanted her. So fuck off with that shit. If that is true, again, it's just rumors, but yeah.
And then
that's gonna be my potty break match. Honestly, that's when I'll be like, okay, Dad, let's go get the food.
There you go. Any surprise debuts, returns?
Obviously, Cody.
Cody's the strongest possibility, but anybody else besides Cody?
But these damn traitors, I'm like, these damn traitors who were bitching about Cody in AEW are the same ones that are gonna be losing their damn minds. Like, oh my god, it's Cody. I'm like, I still don't like the guy.
Man, we talked about this. The IWC is terrible in every iteration of the word. They're all fucking terrible.
But debuts
or returns. So it could be.
No, I know, but I'm trying to think.
Do you expect to see Bayley, Asuka, Lacey Evans, any women?
Maybe. Again, maybe this is just me wishful thinking, but it would be cool to see Bayley. But then again, I don't want to feud with Ronda versus Bayley. I don't want Ronda anywhere in the WWE.
And we've already seen Bayley and Bianca. Too many B's. Why is everybody's name starting with a B?
No, but I'm talking about. I would like for Bayley to help Charlotte win, and then she can go after Charlotte to get the SmackDown title.
I don't know. I'm at the point where I'm done seeing the Four Horsewomen feud with each other.
Then, if not Bayley, then Asuka.
Asuka would be cool. Because
Asuka, technically, she doesn't really have shit with Ronda, but I know, she was really, Ronda kind of, held her hand out when she debuted, and so Asuka, slapped it away. I'm like, good for you, Asuka. Yeah, don't take that shit from nobody.
Took Asuka's Rumble moment away from her. So,
yeah.
There's beef.
So, I was going to say, those are some seeds that are planted. Now you can make them grow. In a perfect world, Asuka would come back, cost Ronda the match, take care of Ronda on the offside, and then go after Charlotte, win the title back. But again, that's just me. Actually, speaking of Asuka, I was just gonna say I was on the top. No, because it's had nothing to do with Mania. But on the topic of Asuka, I just remembered another piece of news. I probably should have screenshot it so I could have remembered. But Kairi Sane made a return to Stardom, and she got injured the same night. The poor thing. She busted her eardrum. Jesus. Yeah, I'm like, but she's back, so that's cool. She was also going to be one of my women's picks, but then again, I forgot. So, because she was back. But anyways, that's neither here or there. What were you gonna say?
Is gonna return?
I hope Alexa. I know
Oh, go ahead. And then I have something.
I was gonna say, I know technically she never really left because she's not injured or anything, but she hasn't been on.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping we get something from Alexa. But
do you think Dwayne shows up at the end of Mania to challenge Roman if Roman wins?
Sure. Because he was here last time they were in Texas for Mania.
Sure.
Because I can't say confidently, because would they? Well, you know what? Yes, they probably fucking would. They would probably book the match at the next pay-per-view, which is WrestleMania Backlash. But would they do it that soon though?
No, they wouldn't have the match. They would plant the seeds, and that match would be at one of the big four. So probably SummerSlam.
Yeah, I know people want it for Mania 39 because apparently it's supposed to be in Hollywood, which I'm like, I guess that makes sense.
In Hollywood, yeah.
Big Hollywood hotshot. But yeah, I could see it. But then that means I guess Roman Reigns is probably the best to hold the Universal title, so who the hell am I to complain? But I guess who the hell else is there for him to go up against for the next year to try and, if he wants to, if it is for the title, maybe they won't have him have the title. Who knows? We have to see what happens at Mania first. Maybe he will show up afterwards.
He could. Well, excuse me. People who could face Roman and possibly take the title. Drew have put Lashley on SmackDown.
Should have been Seth at the Royal Rumble.
You could still have it be Seth. Especially if Roman ends up. Okay, so hypothetically, if Roman wins, I say have him drop the Raw title, so the WWE Championship.
Aren't they unifying it though?
See, I don't know if they are, because Raw has been bitching, or USA has been bitching that, like, I think it's USA, that they want, like, a title. They don't want their champion to, like, you know what I mean?
They don't want to share with another company or another brand, like, or another, like,
the Raw
network,
Women's Championship, the Raw Tag Team, like, they have specific belts for USA. So I can't remember which brand was just like, well, you probably shouldn't do that. So I don't know
could be
what,
wrong.
Like, again, nobody really knows what is going to happen with this match. Like, are the belts actually unified? Does that mean the champ just bounces between each other? Like, nobody fucking knows, because they haven't been clear about it. So
I hope that it's not unified. He's just going to be a double champ, which I guess, I know we said enough double champs, but whatever, I guess. And then someone from Raw. Fuck, I just thought of this. So after WrestleMania 32, last time they were in Arlington, Texas, the next person to challenge Roman Reigns for the title was AJ. Except he lost at Extreme Rules and Payback. So maybe AJ can finally win.
I mean,
against Roman Reigns for a title.
There's a lot of names that you could put a world title on.
I want AJ to have another title match, okay? Another title run, not a title match, because anyone can have a title match. Doesn't mean they're gonna win it, but I want AJ to have another title run. I think his face title runs have been significantly better than his heel ones, but that's just me. Because, like, his Intercontinental Championship reign, he was a heel, wasn't the best. I think his United States Championship run as the heel wasn't the best. Like, it wasn't compared to, like, when he was a face. His WWE Championship run as a heel was not only not as good, but it was shorter than his run as a face, with the title.
Yeah.
But so I would like, and again, like, it just so happens to be they're going to be in Arlington, Texas. Again, last time that happened, AJ challenged Roman Reigns for the title, and he fell short. Well, maybe now, who knows? Or AJ could finally win Money in the Bank like he fucking should have. Was it last year or was it 2020 when it was the whole, like, they had to go to the top of the roof at WWE headquarters, which of course people bitched about. I liked it, but I thought it was cool.
I'll be at Money in the Bank, so I'm intrigued to see what's going to happen there.
But I'm just saying that 2020 match, I liked it. It was cool, okay? Like, was it Rey Mysterio who just got thrown off the top of the damn building?
And Aleister Black. It was both of them.
Yeah, they got thrown off the building. They should technically be dead. Murder. Yeah, exactly. So. But hell, it was a good match. And AJ should have won.
There's a lot they could have done differently with that.
AJ could finally win Money in the Bank. Just saying.
I don't know. I guess we'll see. We'll see what happens next week when we have a show. Who champions are. We'll talk about the outcome of Mania, of course, because Saturday, Sunday, we don't do a show. So, I think that's all I had. Savannah, plug your shit. Where can the people find you? What have you been on recently? What are you going to be on soon? Tell the people.
Yeah, my head hurts. Sorry. Okay. So, you can find me on Instagram and on Twitter at Y2Garcia with an underscore. If there's no underscore, it's not me. Mistake has been made before. So where I've actually was on, if at the time of watching this or when this is uploaded, technically I believe it would be yesterday. I was on Unpopular Wrestling Opinions with Smacked Raw. It was really fun, and basically we get to look at tweets that share unpopular wrestling opinions, and we get to say whether they're accurate or if they're fucking trash. and you can see me pop the fuck off a few times, and it was a lot of fun, and I would hope to do another one soon. Also, last week, I said that we were going to have another episode of New Japan Takeover up. Something came up, and that did not happen. We didn't get to film. So actually, we're going to film it tomorrow or today, I guess, depending on when this comes up, we'll be recording. So we're having another episode recorded and hopefully uploaded by the beginning of next week. So yeah, sorry about the 1 week delay. Just shit happens, and what can you do? So better late than never. And yeah, that's all that I have going on.
There you go.
And where I've been.
There you go. Yeah, once you just drop it in Google, if you can get it up in the drive by Sunday, I can have it up for Monday. So just let me know when it goes up in the drive, I mean. And of course, you can follow me on Twitter at KatieWrestling13, the link tree in my bio to take you all things ShElite Showcase, twitch.tv/ShElite Showcase. Thursdays, typically 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have a YouTube channel. We have 30 subscribers now. Thank you, everyone who has subscribed so far. Thank you. Go subscribe if you are not. If you would like to see the video versions and see me mess with technology while trying to record, it's very fun and very frustrating for me, but you guys can see the frustration on my face. If you don't like watching podcasts, which is fair, Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts is where you can find the audio version of these. Inside the Mind of is coming back in April. It is finally coming back. There's the interview series I do with people in the wrestling community, not just podcasters. I have one planned for the end of April / beginning of May, and I'm hitting up someone. I'm not gonna say who yet until I figure it out. So that'll be like towards the beginning of April, and then I'll have another one before Heel Tactics. Is the one who's gonna be the end of April, beginning of May. Because we love Justin. Shout out to Heel Tactics Justin for making all the music for us, not just us, but for Smack and Raw, Straight Talk, Smacked Raw. Like he makes music for everybody. Wonderful human being. So shout out to Justin. His links are in the description, of course. In the Crowd is also coming back again. So it got revamped. One episode's out with Young Kings Wrestling, TC and Reek. We did a game called Know Your Co-Host. My next two people are going to be Smacking It Raw, so Mr. Matt Ritter himself and Vince, my porno poppy competitor. So we're trying to figure out a day to do that, so that'll be the next one for those. And like Savannah said, the New Japan Takeover is also up on the channel if you would like to go check that out. I briefly mentioned it. I was recently in the What is Your Favorite Wrestlemania match and What is Your Favorite Wrestlemania on SCW, the wrestling channel. Steve's a great guy. He has asked me to be on a few of those, and I always appreciate being asked. And I think that's everything. We have an Instagram too. You don't have to follow it, but like it's there.
If not, we'll get it next week.
I forget. I feel like I forget something every time I do an outro. But when I sent you the script for UWO.
Oh yeah, I still fucked up.
Listen, I just do it every week. That's the only reason I'm like good at it.
Yeah, I was like, I said that wrong way. I was supposed to be said like this. I'm like, I can't do this.
I was trying to like do it as like easy as possible for you. So like Savannah said, she was on UWO this past week.
I had to be the one to plug everything.
Savannah had to plug everything, so I had to text her a script basically of what to plug and what everything is.
And I still messed up.
Well, once I start getting you on more shows for people, you'll learn
can mess up even more.
You'll learn how to plug everything. You got it. You got it, kiddo. You're fine.
This is probably the most active I've been, like in the podcast world. Like, good. I was on Spit or Swallow, Bammer Slammer. I guess this was last year, but I was on Check Your Temperature. I've been on Unpopular Wrestling Opinions twice. I'm like, damn, I'm like getting around now.
Good. We need to get your name out there. We need to get you on more things, Savannah. Savannah.
No. As Matt calls me, or as RN calls me, a preteen. He's like, you got schooled by a preteen. I'm like, oh my god.
I was like, you're 20, but like, not really.
I'm gonna be 21 in like 2 weeks, but
you're
that's
an adult.
cool.
Every time he said that, I was like, well, she's not really a preteen, but like, okay.
It's funny though, because everyone always looks forward to the 21st birthday, but I'm just like, because I don't drink and I can't gamble because it's illegal in Texas. So literally, there's nothing to look forward to.
Literally, Texas doesn't even make sense anymore.
Well, yeah, because you can't gamble, but you can get a license under the age of 18 with like, you don't even need a license. You can get just a weapon. I'm like, okay.
We've gotten into this conversation many times about how back ass words like Texas is with their shit sometimes. So that'll be another conversation for another day. Thank you guys so much for watching / listening to us and the shenanigans and the technical issues. I hope this has not, I hope this has gone up swell and swimmingly. If for some reason audio or video is messed up, feel free to just let one of us know, and then I will attempt to fix it. If not, then it's just an episode that is there. You don't have to listen to.
Like, let Katie know, because I just work here. I don't know what I can do about it.
If they let you know, then you can let me know.
Oh, yeah, but I don't know who would let me, but you will. Well, let me know before you.
I'm just saying. I don't know. But yeah, thanks, everybody. Next week, hopefully there's no technical issue. And, who knows what WrestleMania is gonna bring. All I know is that I'm not ready.
Me neither. I just know what I'm gonna wear each day.
I know what I'm wearing on Saturday because I'm going to a wedding.
Yeah.
Hoorah. Alright, guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you next week. Bye bye.